Hey guys, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. Today is going to be, I was thinking this when I went upstairs, such a beautiful haul. I have so many beautiful, girly, feminine, fabulous things to show you today, including the dress that I have on. And I have some new makeup and a new belt and all kinds of stuff. So today's video, I am partnering with my beautiful favorite pillow, Sleep and Glow. I just changed my pillowcase last night to this pink marble one. I'm not sure if they still have this, but I have like a collection and I just keep them in my nightstand so I can switch them out. They're very easy. You just match, like there's a thicker side. I like to sleep on the thicker side, like wider, and then there's a thinner side. And the whole concept of this pillow is that when you lay on your head or face like this, see how you have all of this right here that doesn't crease up around your eyes or doesn't make a crease right there in your forehead, all of those things. Another thing this is good for is neck and back pain because it is the exact correct height and it even has like a little indentation right there for your head. It is wonderful for back sleepers because it's the perfect support for your head. I do the whole thing, but I think my favorite thing is because it's not too high and because it is soft but supportive, my favorite thing is on my stomach. Like John will still be watching TV and I'll tuck my arms under and do like this. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. One of my favorite things. I love it because I just sleep better on it. I love that it's not just nothing, like a pillow that just goes down to nothing. And it is the perfect height for my neck. And last time I went to New York, I took it with me. It just confirmed. Like I've been sleeping with this for what, 5 or 6 years now straight. But when I would travel, I wouldn't sleep well. So last time I went to New York, I took it with me and slept the whole night through. It is a game changer to me. So they have given me and us a code that I will put right here. It's Lisa15 for 15% off. I really think it's worth a try. Everyone is not going to like everything that I show, but I have had great response from this. And I would say it is one of my all-time favorite things that I have discovered here on YouTube. I love it, and I think you might too. So I will put all of that information below. Thank you to Sleep and Glow for asking me to partner with them. Okay, I did have a bit of a miss this week, and I think John has already returned it. I ordered 3 things from My Teresa. I ordered a pair of Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses. They were pink, kind of wraparound. I will put a picture of them up here. And I did like them, but they weren't different enough for me to keep. Now, with that said, if the shoes had fit, I probably would have kept the sunglasses. But I also ordered the cutest little pair of sandal flip-flops, very similar to the Valentino's bow sandals that I have. And they are from the brand Mock and Mock, and they had the prettiest crystal heart on them. They only came in whole sizes, so I ordered the 8. They were too small. My foot was all the way to the end. And then I went on a different website and it says that they run small. So I'm going to reorder those in a size 9. So I'm going to send those 2 things back, but I did get something from Paco Rabanne, which I've always been fascinated with Paco Rabanne. And I think it's because it's one of those designers kind of from the 70s, 80s, 90s. And I love the fragrance, Fame. That is one of my favorite fragrances. I even love the bottle. And when I was in Dallas for that Colleen Rothschild event, I remember the event was at this really cool store. I think it was called 25 or 24. I'll put the name of it up here. And they had a Paco Rabanne purse. And I almost bought it because that's so classic, but I didn't. And I've always kind of regretted it. But then I saw this and it is so pretty. So it's just a classic, very classic, simple Paco Rabanne belt, just a chain belt. Now in the ad, it shows the girl wearing it in jeans. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it to wear around like slip dresses, your plain black dress, things like that. I just always love belts like this, and it's simple. Like, okay, it's not a simple look, but it's simple to put on. A lot of the chain belts, like my Fendi one I got, you have to loop it around and swing it and all kinds of stuff. This one you can just put on really quickly. So when I stand up, I'll show you this over the dress that I have on. And then when I was on the Ferragamo website, looking at those crazy rainbow shoes that I love so much, I looked at their sunglasses and they had this pair. And of course, it's right up my alley because I love aviators, I love shield, blade, all of those things. And this is kind of like a combination. They had these in black, but I have found that I do really, unless it's very sheer, like my key, I have found that I like a color. Let me see what they call this on the receipt. I missed the UPS guy and he had to leave it up at CVS. Okay, it really doesn't say what the color is. Okay, it is, there's two of them and it's not the black, but I love it. It's kind of like a burgundy wine, pink kind of color. Love it. Very, very comfortable. That was the one thing with the Dolce & Gabbanas. Anything that really wraps around your face, it's just not quite as comfortable. I like it. I don't mind if it wraps a little bit, but those wrapped pretty tight. This is just so cool, I think. So loving, like my new sunglasses. I've been selling some of my older ones on my website, and then I've been giving some to my mom. My mom had cataract surgery. She just had the second eye done. You guys, I have never, ever, ever known my mom without glasses. She does not have to wear glasses. The only reason she might need anything is just for up-close reading. She said it's the first time that she has actually seen herself in the mirror without glasses. You know, like seen it clearly. She's fallen back in love with her rug. She said everything is so different. And so now my dad is scheduled to go get his worked on. So what a blessing. You know, what a blessing. I'm so thankful that she did that and that he is doing that because they're in their 70s. And I always tell them, I want you guys to blow it out. Make every day something you're excited about. I want them to really, really enjoy every day. And they both love nature, animals, birds, working in the yard, flowers, gardening. Imagine how fabulous that's going to be. So now she can use some of my older sunglasses. So I have taken several pair over for her to try and to have to use. Okay. Okay, let me do a report back. This Patrick Ta blush is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's probably my favorite one I've ever gotten, and I really have liked them all. But this one is Not Too Much is the name, and I've done it. I've used it every way now. I've used just the powder, and I liked it. I've used just the cream, and then the powder over it. That was yesterday, and I liked it. But today, I did it by the rules. I did it by what he likes for you to do. I did the powder first, and then the cream over it. It's just a beautiful color. If you like what I like, which are the natural, tawny peaches, rosy peaches, then you will love this. It is just so pretty. Texture's great. It gives a perfect amount of glow. I don't have on any highlighter or anything. I literally just have on the Dior contour stick, the Physicians Formula contour palette to set it, and this on my cheeks. That's it. But underneath that, I have I don't know, is this new? I think I'm just probably behind the times, but you guys, this foundation. I have not used anything since I showed you the Maybelline Lumi Matte in the shade 220. It is so beautiful. I don't even think, like, do I want to use my Hourglass or something else? It's just beautiful every time. Then I was getting my hair done last Saturday, and Morgan said, she showed me a video from Michaela. And you guys probably know Michaela from TikTok. She's the one that got really, really popular during COVID. And she has that really, really thick Boston accent. And I believe she's very petite. And she was with her friends in Vegas and she was doing her makeup. And she was bragging on this, the Superstay 24-hour skin tint. Yes. Okay. I usually stay away from skin tints, something glow, healthy glow, any of those things. I am usually too oily. I live in too humid of a climate. I want too much coverage, all the things. But I went ahead and got it anyway. And so I picked up my color 220. And then I saw this. I was actually in Ulta. This bottle above it was turned like this. And look at that just glow in that shade. It's different. It's different than this. I mean, this does too, but that one, okay, did anyone ever use the Max Factor? Back when Max Factor was like in all the drugstores, they had a foundation that I used to use. It was something, I think the color was like bronze. And back then I was a bronze girl all over. And it wasn't, I don't remember it having a lot of coverage. I probably didn't need a lot at the time, but it was so beautiful and glowy like this that I had to get it. So this alone is too dark for me. But what I've been doing, and you could just mix it if you want to, but I've been putting on one little, like it's actually a serum. So I'll like put the wand on my paw sponge that I'm getting ready to show you. And I, put that all over. It's thinner than the other one, the Super Stay in the pump bottle, but it has just as much coverage. I mean, just as much. I cannot believe it. It's gorgeous. Wow. Then I'll put some of this over it, and it's just beautiful. I've done it one first and then the other one first, and it's just, they mix well on the skin. So 310 and 220, and I did swatch these this morning with my Hourglass Ambient 8. That's the little drop at the top, and then the one on the furthest left, of course, is going to be the 220, and then 310. Okay, and if you see, I did my own hair last night, and doing my hair or hair night has taken on a whole new meaning for me now that I am on my healthy hair journey and I have tape-in extensions. So I've noticed that if I will curl it with the wand, I use the Dry Bar wand, which is one of my favorite hair tools of all times. If I will do that and I use my Neuro Heat Protectant, that I can get many days out of it. And then I can just throw it in a shower cap, take a shower every night. I'm getting really good at that. I'm proud of myself because I used to hate taking a shower without washing my hair. Like, it used to make me mad. Like, I did not want to do it. It would frustrate me. Now I'm a pro. I am a pro. So thank you for all your shower cap help and all that kind of stuff. And so last night I did it for the first time in a while, because when you've seen it like this, Morgan was doing it with a wand. And so the reason it looks so big, like, okay, see how much bigger it looks? Let me put from here up, it's bigger because that's all of my new hair. So of course those pieces are going to curl up and stay curled. And then I'm at the point now where I can wear it up overnight instead of, I was having to twist it, put my sleeping band around it, all that kind of stuff. And so it's a little, I don't mind it though. I like fixed stuff. I don't mind. But it will last many days now. So I wanted to mention that because I know a lot of times people ask me about my hair and I'm like, why didn't I tell them what I used? Okay, let's go with 2 fails for me. I'm not saying these are bad products. I'm just saying they did not work for me. And one that I pretty much knew was not going to work for me is the MAC lip liner in Cool Spice. I knew that, first of all, MAC lip liners aren't my favorite. I do understand why people like them because you can sharpen them and get that really sharp point. Like Spice and Soar are really good ones to do that, and it gives you that perfect gradient. But what it does is it really dissolves into whatever lip product you're wearing, and it turns that product the color of the lip. So it will be really good with a lip oil. These are the ones that would be good for that. But I wore it yesterday just to give it a fair chance. And here's the color. And so you can probably see why it doesn't work for me, because I love lip liners and I like a darker one, and I like one that stays a lip liner. I don't mind having to reapply my lipstick or my gloss. But with that said, it still is very, very pretty. I know Brooke's gonna want it because she has more pigment to her lips and she likes to just slightly overline. She doesn't want the same look that I have because she's 20, almost 25. And so she wasn't even around in the 90s. So I do suggest it for anyone that doesn't really like a lip liner look. I think this would be really pretty, just lightly around the very edge of your lips, and then put a chapstick on or a Burt's Bees, or I would put something, Dior Glow Balm, something like that. I would try to put something on with it that wasn't going to disturb this as much. Something balmy. That's what I would do. But it was worth trying. Now I know, and that's a big saying that I have. Now I know. I don't really regret many things, but I do try to. Now I know. I don't need to try it again. Okay, this is something else that I saw. Matter of fact, I bought a backup, not really a backup, but one to keep in my car, of the e.l.f. Shimmer Lip Oil in Candy Coated. That is my favorite. I love it. So I saw this, a new mascara, e.l.f. Lash Extender. And when I looked at the wand, I just thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. But it isn't. I don't know if the little teeth are too close together or what. I will say, if you want, I mean, you know, a lash extender, I should just get a grip and know what I'm getting. But it will make your lashes separate and longer. So if you're someone who likes Lancome Definicils or something like that, you'll like it. But it is not thickening. So that's okay. I was able to tell you guys about it. And this is another suggestion from Michaela. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer in the shade 3C. So I know I've tried this before and I had a hard time ever finding my shade. This one seems to be working so well. So I swatched it this morning right beside my Natasha Denona N6, which is my go-to, been through like 3 tubes. And they're different, but I can tell why I like them both. The Natasha Denona was a little bit peachier and maybe a little brighter. This one is a little bit more neutral, but I bet both of them combined would be perfection. But I usually try to stick to one thing, so I love it. I love it. I don't know if I'd like the 2C, but I'll look next time I go. I went there specifically for this one. And then this is something that you have seen before. I think it was in my Amazon favorites. I will link that video up here because all of this, well, one thing isn't, but a lot of these might be in my Amazon favorites. But I have been using this in one of my drawers to keep kind of like my go-to Amazon earrings and stuff in. And the last time I went out of town, I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to dump those out and put them somewhere else. I just thought I'll just order another one. What I like about this is this. So when I go out of town, I just pack this flat in my suitcase. And then when I get there, I take out my earrings, take off my ring, and I put it in this tray. Sometimes I'll put other things like maybe the hotel key, anything I want to kind of corral on the nightstand, and I'll put it in here, and I love it. So they have all different colors, all different shapes. I just happen to like this one. They had black, but I thought I want it to be something that shows. Then I ordered some more Paw Paw sponges. These are my go-to sponges, and Alexa always reminds me that it might be time to order these sponges. And so I told her to go ahead. And so we ordered these. I'm not out of them yet. Okay, I did order these. They are self-explanatory, I think, for when I don't want to have to wear a bra. I had some already, like some cheap ones I got at like CVS or something, and they were okay. And then I had some left over from Victoria's Secret that I took, or actually you bought it there. Brooke and I had gone to Victoria's Secret when we were at SJ's wedding because we didn't know what our dresses would need. And those things were the worst I've ever tried. First of all, they were like this big and they were so sticky. I will not explain to you why I did not like taking them off. So I ordered these. I think I've heard Kelly from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato talk about this brand. And I got, yeah, skin safe, matte finish, and be smooth. And I got the smaller ones. So I got smaller size A to C cups because I noticed like those were so big, they almost showed. What dress was it? It was something I just wore. It was the red dress. It was the red dress from last week. Thank you guys so much for being so nice, supportive, and happy for me with my new car. And I'm so sorry. I addressed this in a video I did yesterday. I did a Q&A yesterday that we'll probably post this weekend. But I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and tell you I got a Range Rover. It's a 2025 Range Rover Sport, which stands, I didn't know any of this, stands for the size. And the model of it is the autobiography. So that's what it is. I had my windows tinted yesterday, so it's nice and black on black like I like. And I am loving it, loving it. I'm just a happy girl. So thank you for being happy with me. Okay, so anyway, I got these. I'll let you know. I will report back if they try to rip my skin off. My ultimate favorite whitening toothpaste. I just had my teeth cleaned, I think week before last. Yeah, week before last, or the one week before that, probably week before last, I think. And she said, "You have beautiful teeth. Have you been using bleaching trays?" And I said, "No, I've been using this toothpaste." And I said, "I think it really works." And so I really do think it is. Now, I will say, if you have sensitive teeth like I do, I did notice if I used this too much, my teeth got sensitive again. But as soon as I started putting my Sensodyne Pro-Enamel back in my rotation, they were fine. And I didn't have any cavities. So I don't think this causes sensitivity. I just think I already have sensitive teeth and I was missing what the Sensodyne does for you. Matter of fact, she said that they'll tell people if you have sensitive teeth, brush your teeth with that Sensodyne and don't rinse it out. Leave it on there as long as you can, which is really gross, isn't it? But that stuff really does work. I use the Pro-Enamel and my favorite flavor is Daily, it's Daily something. That's my favorite one. I guess it's Daily Mint or something like that. But this is good stuff. I have given it to friends, family, everyone loves it. Okay, so now let's stand up. I'm going to show you 2 dresses from Amazon and 2 dresses from Aritzia and a vest. So I'll be right back. Okay, first things first. This is an inexpensive dress from Amazon. And it's the kind that I used to wear when I was a little girl, where it's all like that stretchy accordion type fabric. And the reason I ordered this is, I will give you 2 guesses. Dolce & Gabbana. It is so similar to, think of the dress that Carrie wore when she was going to walk down the runway and she ended up wearing something else, and remember she fell? This reminds me of that. And then they still sell Dolce & Gabbana dresses that are in all of these different floral prints. And I just love it so much. Honestly, I didn't even think I would like it this much. I thought it was just going to be a throw on with flip-flops kind of dress, which I know I like that, but I didn't know it was going to be a dress that I thought, wow, this would look good for an event, a party, a wedding, a baby shower, a bridal shower, all of that good stuff. And then I have been asked to partner with J. Crew for a spring try-on, and I just got the box of things that I chose yesterday, and I was so excited. So good. You guys are going to love that video. I'm going to start working on it this afternoon and tomorrow. Look at this little bag. Like, it is the perfect little straw bag. They had several pretty ones, but I love this because look, it has a pocket on the inside, because this is why I would want this bag. I would want it just to take with me for a lunch. Even if you do go to a wedding or something like that, straw bags are so chic in the spring and summer. It's the ultimate. And that is something that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on. This one is just very, very, it's quality. It's understated, but it's still a statement. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited about it. So I would wear this and then look at these shoes. They are magnificent. I'll take one off and show you. Well, I'll wait until the J. Crew video. Perfection. Very, very Carrie, Sex and the City. Very Kate Moss. Just perfect, perfect, perfect in every way. So now I was thinking with this dress, I can show you the Paco Rabanne belt. Now I wouldn't wear it with this dress, but it just has a little catch right there. And all you would do is you just slip that in there, and then that is your belt. So I could do it tighter, I think. Yeah, I could do it a little bit tighter, but knowing me, I wouldn't want it tighter. Just with all of those like little black slip dresses that I've been showing you, perfect. Ah, I just love it. I'm so glad I kept this. That is a little bit tighter and goes up a little bit higher, but let's see. So you can see, and it has a real pretty catch. Ah, love it, love it, love it. Any of those Zara dresses that we've gotten from last year, year before, this is a way to take something that's not crazy expensive and really make it special. Okay, the next dress I got from Amazon is this one. This reminds me of a strapless one I got last year from Revolve, and I do love strapless dresses, but there is a certain amount of maintenance, or just thoughts that you have to give to a strapless dress. I think this is much easier to wear, but notice how, see how the top of it, I'll show you this way. The top of it is kind of like a sheer mesh, and then it is totally lined. I got the small. That is so pretty. Of course, John loved this one. It is just beautiful. And I would have no problem wearing this with flip-flops. I would put on like your little, you could do any color. You could do black, you could do nude, you could do gold. The gold ones, the tiki gold ones would probably be my favorite, or even the Walmart gold ones. Gosh, just so pretty. Now it is vibrant. So if you are faint of heart and you don't like to wear a bright, bright color, this might not be for you, but it probably is available in different colors. I will be checking this afternoon. This is something different than I would typically get, but when I was having my deep thoughts and I was reevaluating my personal style and different things over, during January and the new year, I really was trying to think of those things. I was even going back through my pictures and everything. What are those things that are go-to, guaranteed, I feel good in? And one of those things is a vest. I have many good ones from Zara that aren't available anymore, but if I can find some, I will link them below. But I have never had one like this that's kind of like a more knit. This is actually available in several different colors, pink and everything. And so I wanted to kind of experiment with this one. It is like a navy blue and would be very soft. And what I would do is just put a tank top under it. My favorite would be a navy blue tank top underneath it, so you still kept it tone on tone, but you could put a white one, just depending on the look you were going for. If you were wearing this with white jeans and a white tank top, that would be cute because it would give you that nautical look. I was thinking this the other day. One thing that was really popular that I had when I was in probably, let's just say it was the 80s, because it was definitely like middle school. Say middle school to me was only 5th and 6th grade. Then you went to junior high, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I think it was right around there. Do you guys remember when sailor blouses were popular? Like literally with the flap in the back and then the two things that would come through the loop. Mine was navy blue. It was kind of silky and it was trimmed in white. And I wore it with these white skirts. And I had white Huarache sandals that tied up the ankle. And that was like one of my go-to outfits. And I have not ever noticed sailor blouses coming back in style like that, because I mean, like, they were popular. And that's just weird because it seems like everything else has. You could get a sailor look with this. Okay, one thing that Aritzia is so good for is beautiful dresses. I've had several of you ask me about wedding dresses, bridal showers, all that stuff's coming up, and even mother of the bride. Of course, it depends. Is it on the beach? Is it outdoor? Is it formal? All of that kind of stuff. But this dress is beautiful. And I believe it comes in black with the black rosette too. But I was getting kind of crazy. But look how it's got the spaghetti strap over here and the ruffle on that. I'm trying to get where you can see stuff. Okay. And it's got this little ruffle that goes down over here, so it's kind of got that diagonal line. Oh, just so pretty. And it's double layered, cuts up just a little bit. I am not really a fan of the high-low dresses, but I like this, where it's just a little bit, just that extra detail, and just beautiful fabric, chiffon, outer layer, gorgeous. And then this one, is that not beautiful? Now, I don't think I would put a belt with this. I know I wouldn't because it already has all of this going on up here. It is just beautiful. I've had several dresses from Aritzia that I loved, that have been go-to dresses. I had one a couple of years ago that I bought a couple of times, so I would always have it clean in case it faded. It was a black stretchy one. Their dresses are just really nice. They fit well. This one zips up the side, and I believe, yeah, I get 6 because I have to make sure there's room in the chest area. But just beautiful, a beautiful shade. And this also would be a good dress to wear to, I don't know, is this too bridesmaidy to wear to a wedding? I think I would keep this for the reception dinner or the bridal shower. With me, I will wear this up to McDonald's. I don't care. I'll wear it wherever I go because I dress for me more than anything. And I know I would wear this with John on a date, but I just think it's so beautiful and I would wear it for you guys in a video. So pretty. And then something I almost forgot to show you, and this was so thrilling. John was like, "What is it?" He was cooking last night. He has been cooking something different for us. We've always eaten the boneless, skinless chicken thighs on the grill. Okay, I know all of you carnivores out there are saying, you can eat the skin. The skin has all the nutrients. I know, but John doesn't want the skin. So he still fixes me my steaks, but he'll fix chicken on the side. That's what he eats and Will usually eats. And then I'll eat like one of them. And he has been doing the thing where you put, I think he uses olive oil and then egg, and then he crushes up, and I know you can buy these already crushed up, but we always have these here, and that is the pork rinds. So then he dips them in the pork rinds and cooks them on our Blackstone grill. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. Delicious. Okay, so when he was cooking, I was opening this box. Okay, it comes in this like case, like this. And that is like, books that do this are usually very, very, very expensive. I saw this book on eBay when I was looking up Tom Ford 80s and 90s designs. Basically when he was with Gucci and, you know, doing different things back then. And I came across this book, and then when I looked it up, it was less expensive, brand new, wrapped and everything from Amazon. So here is the actual book, and here is the actual Tom Ford, but always remember, like I paid up for that book on my dresser from Asoline. It was like $250, but it's art. It's part of my furniture now. It's one day after I get tired of looking at it like that, I want to open it up like they had it in, I think they had it in Veronica Beard. Opened up. I mean, just first page I turned to. Look at this. Just gorgeous. So always, you know, think about it opened up on your coffee table, and then that goes with your different, like say you wanted a black and white motif, well then you do it to that page. Or say you want to pick up your candle is red, then you might open it up to that. But always keep that in mind. That is just a very, very good way. And like a lot of my artwork that you may like the Slim Aarons, or, you know, some of those, what is the other one? I forget his last name is Malin. Any of those that the artwork is kind of expensive, you could get the book. You could even frame some of the pages if you wanted to, but I think what looks the prettiest is just to have it out. So I was excited about this. It has all kinds of stuff, like behind the scenes. I just love it. Like even that is so good. I mean, this book is heavy. Wow. Julia Moore. That's one of his designs. The makeup. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Sexy. I love that. I just love it. I haven't got a chance to, oh, look at this. That I love. And then I just saw 1999 somewhere. Yeah. In a party like it's 1999. He's a sexy dude, isn't he? Okay, now I think that's it. My earrings today are those from Dean Davidson that I showed you last Friday. I actually have a different code for you now. It's Lisa25. I'll put it down below. And the ring in that beautiful light blue. My nails are still the same OPI Coca-Cola red. They have hung on tight. Wow, yeah, because this is like from last Friday, isn't it? They've done well. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.